Bully Nation, happy Thursday. We are ready for another stream playing Minecraft, taking your questions. I have had an intense day. It has been an intense day. I just finished a crazy workout, ate a quick meal, and now we're here back at it. Drew said he just figured something out. So what did you figure out, Drew?
I now understand and have my own item sorter for my furnaces.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, item sorters are fun. The next step is doing one that also does non-stackable, like you can filter out the non-stackable items.
Well, so this item sorter was dedicated to the output of my furnaces, so the majority of stuff is stackable.
Yeah, I know, and that's normal. That makes sense. Just that will become the next version of it. Is non-stackable versus stackable.
So do you have to like send it through one thing first to sort out stackable versus non-stackable, and then when it's stackable, it goes through one of the same type of item sorter that I've got, and then non-stackables are treated differently?
Yeah, the order doesn't matter. You could do it at the end. You could do it at the beginning. Just depends what you want to do with the things. You know.
Gotcha.
Zane, the man in the house, says, "Let's go."
Oh,
all right.
Snap.
Zane and Drew were in the same breakout room today.
Yes, we were.
I saw that and like, oh, it's going down in that room. That's a good group to be in right there. Zan and Drew in the same room. Look out. Magic is happening. Sparks are flying. Let's go. Amon in the house. Say, hey, Evan, what was your first Apple computer? Wow. What was my first Apple computer? I haven't been like a hardcore Apple guy. So I'm not like way back OG anything. I don't know. Probably one of the laptops, I guess.
I was going to say, do you have an Apple anything?
I have a laptop. Yeah, I have a MacBook.
Oh, okay.
I have a MacBook Pro. And do I have anything else?
Well, you have the iPhone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess an iPhone. Yeah, an iPhone isn't a computer, but yeah. Yeah, iPhone. Really, it was just going by... maybe, I guess, maybe it's still the same. I don't know. At the time, the Macs, the laptops were just so much better than the desktops.
For sure. Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know if it's still the case, but at the time, the laptops were just way better. But on the PC side, you couldn't make the case, at least nothing that I saw or the people who, this was never my thing, right? But, you know, my friends or the people who knew what they were doing, I'd call up, you know, the Drews in my life at the time to say, Drew, what do I buy, man? Do I buy this? Do I buy that? Just like, it's not worth it. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But the laptop seemed to be very worth it compared to the desktop. So I just never went Apple desktop, and I've always gone, not always, but almost. It's been a long time. It's been a lot of MacBooks that I've used over the years. Phones, I've never been a phone guy until I started making videos, and then the only thing I care about on the phone is the camera.
Yep.
Everything else I don't care about. I don't use it enough to really have that make a difference in my life. So we just put in an order, or we're putting in an order tomorrow for the 13.
Okay.
The new 13, because it has portrait mode on video, which looks super cool.
Yeah.
So where it blurs the background.
Yep.
Automatically. Yeah. It's like, that's cool. That's worth getting, I think.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get that. Nina's gonna.
Nice.
Yeah, Nina's putting in the order for that, so it should be good. What's Zan saying? Movie Maker was off the train. Beach Gang, let's go. I snuck it in there. You know, I don't know. We'll see if that gets voted up. I left some hints to vote it up for next time, but we'll see if you guys actually do it or not. You know, do what the people want. I have some good stories. Like, how do you get to be in that room? Is part one, and then what did I learn there? I guess could be part two.
Yeah.
There's some good content there for sure. There's some good stories there. But I don't know. You guys got to vote it up. You know, I'm not just gonna do it.
I mean, we tried.
You got to vote it up. I think it could have been. I think maybe it was just added late.
Yeah, that I wouldn't be terribly surprised.
I
if
think
that
it was just
the way
added
that
late, so that's fine. But we'll see what happens next time. We gave a little mini tribute towards it, and then I don't know.
So when does that survey go live?
Yeah, are you already starting the campaign?
Well, I mean, like usually, like Yelena or whoever on your team
Yeah, Yelena usually.
usually posts it. So
Yeah. Usually a week before. I think I'm not 100% sure on the process,
so
but
yeah, so it wouldn't happen until the Brandlytics, the week of Brandlytics.
yeah. So next week on Thursday, in theory, if I got it right, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't have it 100% right. But yeah, next week on Thursday, I think is when it should go up. You can tell by when the poll today. I mean, when the poll for our group went up, what day of the week was it? And then it'll just be that
Yeah,
plus plus that day of the week. Okay, what do we got? I hope you learned your lesson. Stop spamming. Oh, what? Nightbot timed me out?
What?
Well, I didn't even type anything. What? Come on now, Nightbot. You've gone too far. That is not cool. Time me out on my own stream. I guess it's actually not quite my stream. It's a different channel, right?
Oh,
I put the "Are we ready?" with like a million
all
question marks.
caps.
No, symbols.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. Sacredness of Life. What is up? Henry is back. So Sacredness of Life joined us on our Insiders Readers group today.
Nice.
Yeah. We almost didn't get to him. We are like right at the limit. And I said, okay, one more quick. And we actually didn't have time to talk about it. But he said, hey, this is Henry. Like, hey, Henry, I'm Sacredness of Life. Like, what? Welcome aboard, man. Anyway, so he's back. How did it go with Zan? So Zan took over. Sacredness of Life, Henry said he needed, some time to get into what he was doing. And then I said, okay, you know what? Talk to Zan. You got some time here. And then we'll you got to chew on it because Zan's going to give you a meal. And then digest that and then come back. Hey, you're gonna do a coaching session with Zan. You're getting a meal. We're not just talking some appetizer stuff here. You're getting the full-on meal. So you got to digest that and then come back and then talk tonight. So what's he saying here? How was it with Zan? Doing good. Thanks. It's nice to join in earlier for a few. Thanks for your time. Okay, so what happened? Where were we at? You had what was the outcome of the time with Zan, and where are we taking this? What's next, man? You're here. We're making it happen. Let's make this time count. Room Reacher Huegos XD, says Evan. All right. Much love, man. Much love. Thank you for popping in. Namaste from Nepal. Welcome, Ashish. Welcome aboard. Great to have you. Let's go deep about determination and willpower. Okay. What do you want to go deep on? And could you tell us more about Brandlytics? Brandlytics is my membership program around YouTube. So I have two different memberships. Movement Makers is every 2 weeks, and then Brandlytics is every 2 weeks. Movement Makers is focused on becoming a thought leader and getting your message out there. And we cover YouTube as one of many things, but it's not a YouTube focus group. But we've had a couple sessions on it. Brandlytics is only YouTube. Brandlytics is deep diving on YouTube, so it's twice a month. Next session is next week because we had Movement Makers today. So Brandlytics is next week, and once a month it'll be a deep dive into somebody's channel. So last week we had a woman volunteer her channel. She had, I don't know how many subscribers she had, like 1,000, just under 1,000, 700 or something.
I thought she was at like 70. I thought she was just under 10.
10,000?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be. No, she wasn't at 10. She wasn't at 10. She was under 10 for sure. Maybe 7,000. Anyway, we've had people who are just like brand new starting their channel, and then we've had, I'm trying to do the biggest, 6 figures, like mid 6 figures, is the biggest channel.
Oh, what's her name?
No, I don't want to say names here. You know, out the members in case they don't want to be known. But yeah, mid six figures. There's been a couple, and so it's fun. So you get to sit in and watch me. Like here's what I would do to help you blow up your channel. If I was in charge of your channel, what I would do. And then the second session is more topical. So it'll be what do you want everyone to talk about with YouTube, and then I'll do a quick presentation on it, and then we'll do some Q&A at the end. Movement Makers is very community focused. Support and breakout rooms and cheering each other on and connections. And Brandlytics is more, okay, we're going to kick your butt on on what you're doing wrong. So less, it's still you know, positive and you know, want you to win, but it's much more in your face, rough, tough love than Movement Makers.
I mean, I don't think it's that tough.
No?
I mean, we'll be honest with people.
Yeah, it's honest. Like, hey, yeah, I guess it's not super tough, but it's like, it's not designed to be as much of a family as Movement Makers is.
Yeah.
Right? You
know, a lot of the people in there are like trying to grow their business, and like that's the sole focus rather than I want people on my journey.
I don't want to talk to anybody else, you know.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Evan, and we talk to YouTube, and that's all I care about. So that's the focus, you know. We tried doing, or I gave the option once of, hey, do you want to do breakout rooms or do you want to do more time with me? And they're like, more time with you. I think, okay. So less of a family and less, you know, collaborative, which is fine. You know, I like both. Both are fun. But that's Brandlytics. Does that help? Okay, am I being attacked here? Let me get out of here. Okay, let's see what else. What are the questions? How can you develop willpower and determination? How important is it? You said we can go deeper on it in the next stream. So, how important it is? It's extremely important, because whatever you want in life and business is going to come on the other side of you doing really difficult things, right? Your goals are going to get difficult. If the goal doesn't get hard, then it's not a worthy goal of you. You know, the best goals will be the ones that are beyond your current capabilities and will force you to grow, learn, improve, get better. Those are always the best goals. And so there will be moments where you doubt yourself. There'll be moments where you don't want to show up. There'll be moments when your fears and insecurities will want to take over. Lots of those moments will happen to you. And so that's where the determination needs to kick in. You have to remind yourself of who you are and why you want this and what you're made of and you know, why are we doing this thing here? So the way to develop it is first to start actually teaching yourself that your word means something. You know, that when you say you're going to show up for yourself, that you show up for it. I'm doing the 75 hard challenge right now with Nina and a bunch of the Beach Gang people, and on day 2 it was super rough. Day 2, day 3, something like that. We're on day 15 now, but day 2 or 3 on the second workout we were vomiting a little. You know, it's like you got to do 2 workouts every day. You got to drink a gallon of water every day. I was behind on my water. There's one day I was so behind on my water, but then I had to drink half a gallon of water at like 8 o'clock at night. It's just, then you know, I'm bloated. I can barely finish it. I can't see straight. I'm up all night peeing, you know. But why? Why do it? Because I said I was going to do it. More important than even, like, is that actually healthy for me? No, it's better to not drink that water in the short run, right? What's healthy for me? Don't drink the water. Don't be stupid. You know, get a good night's sleep and be better tomorrow. But there's a problem with that. The problem is I said I was going to do it. And so I have to do it, even if it makes me a little sick, right? Now, I'm not going overboard. I'm not full on like having to go to the hospital or something. But it's in those moments when it gets hard that you show yourself what you're made of, that then gives you the courage and strength to keep going and follow through. so that it means something to me that when Evan Carmichael says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. I mean, when I was doing my video a day, I did it from the hospital. Like, you're going to do it. You have to do it. Because when you recognize that all your goals get hard, and then something is going to get hard, that's usually when you quit. That's usually when you give yourself the out. That's usually where you say, okay, well, it's fine. I'll start again tomorrow. No, it's in those moments. That's your chance to prove to yourself who you are and what you're made of. Right? It's in those difficult moments where everything matters. That's where everything comes together for you. So you got to decide who you want to be. Does that help? Can anyone join? Oh, hold on. I'm missing something. It was nice to be on. Zandaman told me to hit the 3 C's. Okay.
Competence.
Everyone was nice and very supportive. There was a lady that said, I'm a champion. Very sweet of her. All right. Nice. Listen, we try to make great communities, whether it's here on the YouTube stream, whether it's Movement Makers, whether it's Brandlytics, whether it's the Readers Group. It's always good people. Because when you're around good people, you're way more likely to do good things. That's how you start getting great things done. Be with good people. Can anyone join Movement Makers or Brandlytics? I'd like to join. You can. I think with either, you have to want to do something with it, right? So with Brandlytics, you have to want to build a YouTube channel. If you don't want to build a YouTube channel, it's not going to be worth it for you. For Movement Makers, if you want to be a thought leader, Movement Makers is the best program available, right? If you don't, then it's not going to be really. You'll be around some good people, but it's not really going to be the thing for you. So anyone, I guess, can join, but for you to get value out of it, you have to want to build your own movement and be a thought leader. Yes, just go here for Movement Makers. Nice. Is that your link, Zan? Zan's got his own link. Hey, if you like it, you can get through Zan's link. Let's go. Oleg. Hey, Oleg's back. Okay, Evan. League of Legends is more popular and has bigger fan base. Okay. Oh, right. We're back to this.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We're back on this. Okay. Right.
So I did the research.
You did you've been doing research too. Okay, great.
You can share yours if you want.
I can share mine. What was mine?
I don't know.
Oleg can share his, or I can share mine.
Either or.
Oh, I don't have anything. What do I have to share? Do I have something to share?
When I looked at it, yes, Dota is technically bigger from a prize pool standpoint and from a I think the year that he referenced was like 2018 when they had like a $41 million prize pool for that year.
Okay.
However, if you look at the adoption rate and where they are currently, League of Legends is like growing. I think it's like 10 to 20% per year as far as number of pro players, and the prize pool for Dota is shrinking, and the number of players is shrinking.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what Oleg is saying first. I want to let him have his shot here.
Yeah.
League of Legends is more popular and has a bigger fan base, but Dota 2 International makes a lot more money than League World Champions.
Correct.
No need to say League 2 million versus Dota 4 million prize. Okay, but prize pool doesn't matter, guys. You think they're playing League of Legends for the prize pool? The prize pool doesn't matter. It's like go to NHL or NBA or NFL. There's no prize pool. Prize pool was like early beginner days of esports. Nobody cares about the prize pool. How much is TSM worth? TSM needs to be worth at least $500 million now. $500 million. The franchise is worth at least $500 million. I don't know what the latest. Drew can probably look up something to show us the latest deal, but they were already in the mid hundreds of millions of dollars, and then they signed a $200-something million deal with FTX. You think League of Legends cares about? You think TSM cares about a $2 million prize pool? It's just a totally different game. Prize pools were needed at the beginning just to get something going, but it's not why teams are created or why people play the game. So it doesn't matter if the prize pool is bigger. It's like, the contracts might be bigger. How much did the Russian hockey leagues pay when the Russian hockey leagues were trying to get Evgeny Malkov over, and the NHL hockey players? They were willing to pay them like so much more money to join their team. Oh, they're 7-18. Than to see in the NHL. Where do people want to play? The NHL. What's the more influential league? The NHL. Like, it's not even close. Nobody cares about the Russian hockey league. It's just not the game. So price pool doesn't matter. If you're talking about impact, price pool doesn't matter. It's nowhere close. TSM is the most valuable esports franchise, period. And League of Legends is way more impactful than Dota, period. Now, in Ukraine, I almost said the Ukraine, in Ukraine, then I don't know, maybe is Dota big? I mean, we can look it up. Let's this is what we're talking. Okay, so like Google Trends.
Oh yeah, you can do it that way
we
too.
We can look at Google Trends. Let's see what people are talking. Okay, so Dota 2, right? Dota 2.
Yeah, Dota 2.
Online game. Canada doesn't matter. Let's go worldwide. Okay, so this is what, past year? It's flat, decent. League of Legends online game. Yeah, and League is even down a little bit from the beginning of the year, or from last year. But look at the difference, dude. It's 5 times. It's not even close. This is worldwide. But here we go. Look, Ukraine. Dota. This is it. You're two in your Ukraine, Russia, perspective. That's all. You're not thinking global enough. So it's bigger it's bigger in Ukraine. Jesus, you got to get used to that. I don't know. It used to be called the Ukraine, right?
I mean, it's always been Ukraine.
No, it used to be Ukraine. The Ukraine. No, Ukraine versus the Ukraine. In English, traditional was the Ukraine, which is nowadays less common and officially deprecated by the Ukrainian government and many English-speaking community. Okay, so it was the Ukraine, but so Ukraine doesn't want it to be the Ukraine. So if that's what they want, and if that's what Oleg wants, then that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, so yeah, this is the problem. You're thinking too locally and not globally. So that Dota 2 mid laner player, nobody cares. He's not in the top 10 players in esports history of all time. Like nowhere close. Nowhere close. That's not to disrespect him or anything. It's just not facts. Dota 2 prize pool 2021 is $40 million. Just saying. Awesome. TSM's $1 billion franchise. Just saying, right? Like it's just it's chess and checkers, man. It's nowhere close. It's not nothing, but it's nowhere close. Minor leagues, major leagues. Like there's so many examples. It's just nowhere close. This looks very dangerous. I feel like something could drop on my head at any moment in here.
I almost killed myself today.
Ooh, that's not good.
I was down in the cave. I was just like, I want to be out from this cave. I couldn't find my way back. I was just like, I'm gonna just mine to the surface.
All right, and then
then I mined under a desert and the sand.
Oh yeah.
That was thankfully I was able to weasel my way out. But man, got me nervous.
Good times.
Got me super nervous.
Okay, what else? But I believe League grew further because it provides better customer service, polished product. Maybe I couldn't tell you the history, but I know Dota was first, and I know a lot of people would say that League of Legends just ripped off a lot of what Dota made. I could believe it. I'm on board. It was just when you said that this guy is the top 10 esports person of all. It's like, that's not even close, man. This guy is not even close. He might be a legend in Dota 2. Dota 2 doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, I mean,
globally,
the big thing with Dota 2, and I feel like why it has definitely declined over the years, just as a function of League, it's mainly a function of the mechanics. The mechanics in Dota versus the mechanic, like what has to get paid attention to in League, they're just like two very different games.
Maybe, but it could also, like, Dota 2 might be a better game. You know, maybe it's just marketing.
Yeah, could be.
You know, if you're somebody coming up, like if you're a lot of players can transition between games, right? Like Bjergsen could probably crush Dota 2 if you wanted to. You know, it's not that difficult that the best players couldn't transition from one to the other. But what's the incentive to go to Dota? You know, if the teams that matter and the franchises that matter are in League, why would you go to Dota? I think it's even more marketing than anything else. I think League just did a better job marketing themselves. Like, what happened with Dota? Dota was first. So where did they drop the ball? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about the history, but it's a good game. There's still enough to it, and obviously there's a super rabid fan base, but I think it's just marketing. I think they dropped. My guess would be marketing. I think the pro players could pick up the mechanics if they wanted to pretty quickly. Okay, what did I miss? We went deep down this League of Legends Dota 2 fiasco here. Riot actually cares about their fan base by developing cool cosmetics in relationship with their players. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm open to it. Looking forward to Alexander Usyk facing Anthony Joshua. I don't know what that is. Is that boxing? I think Anthony Joshua's a boxer, right? I don't know. I don't follow boxing enough. I think I only know the name Anthony Joshua because I think we did a top 10 on him when he was facing whoever he was facing. Cool. Yeah. Boxing has got a bit of a resurgence with all of the YouTubers doing their boxing. Seriously, like boxing was kind of dying. I wonder. Let's check that out. Actually, we're going macro and learning about trends today. Boxing.
Yeah, I feel like with Logan Paul and his shenanigans, like I feel like that definitely set a new standard for.
So it's gone. Let's look. Sorry, this is Canada. Canada doesn't matter as much. Let's go worldwide. Maybe past 5 years boxing. Oh, it's been flat. Huh.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Ukraine number one. What is happening in the Ukraine with boxing and Dota 2?
I mean, that doesn't necessarily.
Wow, really?
Boxing.
Ukraine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see how it is in the United States. United States.
Well,
Let's
think of.
It's gone up-ish. Up 19 to 20. Yeah, okay. It's gone up. Nevada, that makes sense. But look, Jake Paul boxing, Logan Paul boxing, the zone boxing. This is all of their. Wow, Ukraine. What else is Ukraine searching besides boxing? Can I see what else they're looking for? Wow, what's all this stuff? What's this? Hey, Oleg, what is the Chernivtska Oblast? I want to know what that is. That's the number one thing. Oh, no, that's a region. That's a sub-region. Okay, forget it. That's a sub-region. How do I find out what people in Ukraine are searching?
I mean, can't you just switch it to be Ukraine?
No, because you need to put a category in. You can't just do search term.
Oh.
So I put boxing Ukraine, and then it showed me these are the like regions, provinces, states, whatever, and then related. All right. Okay, I didn't die while we did that. That's good. Haha, no, it's just a regular link to both. Oh, not the affiliate link. All right. Yes, because Ukraine is independent. Is that why it's not the Ukraine because they're independent? All right, that's the first I've heard of that. Posh Notion says Zen. How was Movie Makers for you today, Posh? How was your breakout room? Okay, Oleg, Evan, how can I create a good LinkedIn profile if I have no particular career skills? or significant job experience. That makes it difficult. I think if you don't have any skills to share, you need to show your passion for what you want to get into. But I know you're still trying to kind of figure that out, right? Like if you don't have experience, you don't have skills, what's going to get you an opportunity? Just the willingness to work, the love of the thing that you're going to do. You know, I've invested in the people and hired people who, you know, on paper, just it makes no sense. But there was just the passion, the energy, the love that they had. Like, I want to get this person a shot. What are you trying to do with LinkedIn though? Like, where does that? Well, maybe we should break that down a little bit. Where does that take you? What are you hoping to get out of LinkedIn? What's up with elections in Canada? I heard JDB talking about it recently. Who's JDB? JDB. I feel like I should know who that is. JDB. Oleg's making me look up a lot of stuff. Pretty sure it's not the Java debugger. Okay. JDB. JDB.
No, probably not the Java
JDB.
debugger.
JDB. Is Jordan Peterson. Oh, what? JDB is Jordan Peterson? Okay, I don't know. I'll have to come back to that. Okay, so we talked about it. I don't know. We have an election. It's happening. What do you mean, what's up with it? We have an election. It's on. We're voting soon.
Is Trudeau going to win?
Is Trudeau? I don't know. Honestly, dude, I don't pay enough attention to it. I don't know. I barely... I'm going to have to do my own research to think, like, who am I going to vote for? But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Trudeau's going to win. Whatever I actually have the debate on my laptop. It's on the projecting screen, and we're slowly making our way through it. Yeah, I'm not too happy with any of them, to be honest. Like, when you look at them, it's like...
That's how I felt. That is how I felt about, like, the last, like, 3 elections.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a surprise for anything. Like, you wish everybody could be better. You know, like, these guys are... Yeah, I don't know. You just feel like they should be good at speaking, and then you hear their opening remarks, and it's like, man, this is so bad. I don't know who to vote for. But... Anyway, so I don't know. What do you mean? What's up with the elections? We have elections. Is there something? What did Jordan Peterson say? I mean, he's Canadian, he's from Toronto, same city as me. What's Jordan Peterson got to say about it? Posh, Evan, talking to Les today fulfilled a dream of mine today and a spot on my vision board. I'm so grateful. Nice. I was pinging Drager because that's Mark's show, right? I mean, I'm there. I helped bring it together, but it's Mark. I mean. It's Mark's. You're trying to build Mark's brand and do everything, so I try to be quiet for most of it. But I pinged him in the back room. He's like, "Okay, we're gonna move to Q&A." First off, this one took so long to get to Q&A, so I don't know if that what he wants to keep doing is like not have that much Q&A. But then he's like, "Well, we've time to bring up some people, and we'll bring up some random people from the audience." I'm like, "Hey, Bonnie's there, Terry's there." Not random people. They'll ask good questions, I promise. You know. And anyway, so yeah, I'm glad he brought you up. That was cool. Making move and makers proud, Bonnie. Let's go. Message retracted. Okay. Ashish, I have an online store on Instagram. Any tips to make progress on Instagram? I have an online store on Instagram. Any tips to make progress on Instagram? What are you selling, man? What's the store selling? Let's workshop it. Yes, because Ukraine makes good boxers. All right. Think of, I see, like, I don't know these guys. Think of Lomachenko, Klitschko brothers, Usyk.
Did the guy who Rocky fought, was he from the Ukraine or was he from Russia?
I'm pretty sure it was Russia, and it's Ukraine, not the Ukraine, Drew.
I said from Ukraine.
Did he? I feel like you said the Ukraine. We have to watch the replay.
I don't know. Yeah.
We replay that.
I mean, I could very well have.
I believe you, Oleg. I have no idea though. I mean, I'm sure those are the greatest boxers of all time. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how they stack up against Ali or Frazier or any of those guys. But yeah, I believe you, man. I know zero about boxing. I could name not very many boxers. Maybe Drew and I should do a boxer. We haven't done this in a while, Drew. How many boxers can you name?
Oh my gosh.
I think all of them would be old. Like I don't know any current boxer. I think the most relevant like recent boxer would probably be like
I know Rocky.
yeah, Rocky wasn't even a boxer. Wow, this guy. Tyson,
Yeah.
Buster Douglas, I guess was after Tyson, but not the biggest name. Who's the Canadian? Oh man, who was the Canadian guy? I think he was champion of the world at one point. Heavyweight boxer, Lennox Lewis. I'm pretty sure that was his name, Canadian. But yeah, apart from that, I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. So I love it. I love that. Now we've got Ukraine taking the lead on boxing. Let's go. My profile on Instagram is private. If I start doing live, should I go public? Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, you got a good message to share, for sure. For sure. Time to come out of hiding. Share your story with the world, dude. You got a great story, great heart. It's great to see your face too today. For sure. You've been gearing up for this. Now you're ready, dude. Now you're ready. And if you ever doubt, come on back to the stream. Come on back to the readers group. We're here for you, man. Those are regions in Ukraine. Yeah, got it. Jordan Peter. Oh, JBP. Okay. So you just messed up the order or something. Okay, yeah. JBP. Would I gotten that? I think so. Jordan B. Peterson. I don't know what the B stands for.
Well, probably his middle. I mean, it probably is his middle name, obviously.
Some good deductive reasoning there. This guy. But I don't know what it stands for. But what was he saying about the election? Is he happy about that? So I know a lot of people are unhappy that Trudeau called the election.
Brent.
Huh?
Jordan Brent Peterson.
Brent?
Yep. Now you know.
Okay, Brent. Well, there you go. Jordan Brent Peterson. Drew went to look it up. LinkedIn provides me opportunities to search for particular Russian or English speaking jobs in Poland. Okay. So it's the passion, man. That's what has to stand out. It's like you say I don't have a lot of skills, but I am hungry to learn. I'm willing to learn anything. I'm willing to outwork everybody, right? It's like that vibe. That's the vibe that people need to feel. Tyson Fury, Anthony Wilder, Lopez. Yeah, a little bit. Like if you said Tyson Fury, I'd probably be able to say that's a boxer, but I don't know. And that's just me. That's not. I mean, it's just my own ignorance. There's lots of stuff I don't know about. Most sports I don't follow or know too much about. Posh. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome of you. Thank you. I was so excited to start to lose my voice. Got to work on that. And yes, I retracted my BRB comment. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, no worries. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out. I saw you in the room. I didn't know Mark's plan. We didn't really. This had been in the works for a while. It's the second or third one we've done together, but it all came together really last minute. It was Mark last night, basically confirming that we're on for today. So I didn't know what the game plan was. I held it in my calendar, but didn't know kind of what we're doing. So I just showed up. And I'm glad we took Q&A. I'm glad you stuck around to the end because it wasn't until the end that we did it. And you got your question answered, so that's great. It's cool. Less is a legend, so I'm glad you got a chance to talk and ask your question. And make movement makers proud, you know? We got to show Mark that, hey, if a movement maker is asking a question, it's going to be a good one and worth bringing up, right? Because if you came on and took too long to ask or babbled or whatever, then Mark would be like, I don't know about these movement makers people. next time I'm not going to bring up Terry or whoever else, right? So it's good. You're representing us, Bonnie. Representing us, making us proud. Let's show Draeger what movie makers are all made of. You know what? Because the last time when we did it, Alex was in the room, and he was so emotional that he started crying. When he was talking to Les, he started crying. And you couldn't make out anything that he was saying for the first bit. And Mark's like, what is he doing? I brought Alex up as a favor to you, and he's crying on my show. Mark was not happy about this. So you redeemed it for us, Bonnie. You redeemed it for us. You're making it happen. Handbags. My family business is a supplier, but I started the Instagram page during COVID to make it like a retail store. So it's storytelling around handbags. It's potentially working with influencers if you want to, give some handbags away and have them promote it. It's tying into any relevant trends on handbags that make sense. You could be having fun with it if you want to tap into pop culture, right? Like what handbag would Biden have? Like whatever's relevant in pop culture right now, you making some content on it. That becomes the game plan. Sacredness of life. I definitely will. Thank you. Did Henry show up here? Yeah, Henry is right above you. Henry is sacredness of life. He's right there. He's the comment right before yours. Sebastian asked me at least 500,000 times to tell you him. Hold on. Let me slow this one down. Sebastian asked me 500,000 times to tell you. Oh my God! Now I lost the comment. Okay, hold on. I need to go. I need to bring this one back. Okay, I need to scroll up. Sebastian asked me 500,000 times to tell you him and Jay beat Minecraft. To tell you him and Jameson beat Minecraft. Oh, that's great. Sorry, it was. I read it weird.
Computing.
Huh? It wasn't sinking in, but that's awesome. Hey, they beat the dragon. That's great. That's really cool. Posh, that's great. B stands for Belfort? I don't think so. Drew looked it up. Yeah, whatever Drew.
Wikipedia says Brent.
Pretty sure Drew's right on that one. I'm gonna bet on Drew. We went Brent over Belfort. That's awesome. They beat Minecraft. That's hard. You got to beat the dragon. Hello, Captain Obvious. Totally joking, Drew. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Should I include what? Does that make sense? I feel like I'm missing stuff. I'm sorry, guys. We're spending too long talking about boxing, I think, and I'm missing out on some comments. So some of the context doesn't make sense. Hi, Posh. This is Henry here. Was that you earlier? Yeah, this is Posh. That was Posh earlier. This is it. Oh, hi, Henry. I'm glad you told me, so I recognize your new username. Yeah, Sacredness of Life 1122. How's the content going, man? How's the content? And you talk to Zan, and then what? How can I help? Well, how are we taking it deeper level? You got your first meal, and how do we wrap it up for you? Evan, how about you buying DNA tests and showing the results in video, like MyHeritage, for example? Sure. Is that an interesting video? Do you want to see my heritage? I don't know. I haven't. My mom really cares about that stuff. I don't know. I don't really care. I think it's because I don't look backwards. I don't know. I don't really have an interest in who my great grandmother was. I don't know. That's just not. I was never super interested in it. Is that an interesting video? I guess I haven't made it because I don't care enough about it, right? I don't care about sharing. I mean, I went and tested my poo and then made a video on that. That was fun.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was a gut bacteria test.
Ah.
And I discovered I was low in Akkermansia, which then led to this 4-year-long journey to get more Akkermansia. And apparently the first supplement for Akkermansia is out. And if you have pomegranates or cranberries, it can also help. I have more research to do on the weekend. There was Henry Lee, I think his name was on Impact Theory, and he said people need more Acromantia. Like, did he just say Acromantia? I have done so much research on Acromantia. And he said that pomegranates lead to Acromantia. Oh, Nina, I would say yogurt. Nina, homemade, not granola. What is this, Nina? Oh my gosh. Like heated granola? Oatmeal.
Heated?
Oatmeal.
Yeah.
Too many things happening at once, guys. Anyway, so yeah, Acromantia. And he said pomegranates help you get more Acromantia. I'm like, really? I've never heard this before. So my weekend project is to look up the connection between pomegranates and Acromantia. So this should be good.
Hey.
Yeah. There was a study done in Belgium where they gave people Acromantia and checked out, saw the results. And I wrote to the researcher, it's like, I saw your report on Acromantia with great interest. If you ever do something, like, one, where did you get the supplements? Can I buy them? And I am low in Acromantia. Can I participate in the next study? He's like, who are you?
Wow.
Right? It's like, who are you exactly? Because most people have no idea. They're just like random people and test them and see the effects. Like here I am, like deep dive. Yeah, I have Google alerts set up for Acromantia. This is my biohacking side. It's like I get obsessed on something. There is now one official Acromantia supplement, which I don't know if it's a legit company, so that's why I got to look that up on the weekend.
I wonder if the probiotic that I take has it.
No,
because they they have done extensive.
I doubt it. I mean, I would love it. I would love for that to happen. I'll give them a free spot on my YouTube channel if they have Acromantia. Acromantia is just.
I work with that company, honey.
I know who you're talking about.
Just making sure you're aware.
I know. You can make it happen. Acromantia is really difficult to get into a supplement form. So the best option is then Acromantia grows in mucus. So then it's okay. You can't supplement it, but you can grow it. So you need to then give it.
Does that mean it's good to pick your nose? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't know what that has to do with picking your nose, but.
Well, I mean, your nose is where mucus comes from.
You want the mucus in you.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe. I mean, you could take it that way. Yeah, so the best thing is to have foods that then lead to more mucus generation in your body, which apparently pomegranates do, and apparently cranberries do too, and I hate cranberries. And that would suck if that's the only way to get it. But pomegranates, man, I could do pomegranates all day long. Pomegranates are epic.
Here, I'll be right back.
What? Oh, Drew's gonna be back. Okay. Anyway, okay. So we went on that little tirade. Okay, what did I miss? I almost cried too. Yeah, nice. Yeah, but I mean, Alex's was very emotional, like to the point where you couldn't understand what he was saying at the beginning. But anyway, I mean, it's good. You do scary things, right? I mean, you show up, you do it. It's a good lesson for future times, next time, etc. So anyway, I'm glad you got your question answered. I'm glad you put your hand up. You put it up early. It's good, right? Because by the time most people think about putting their hand up, it's already too late because there's a million hands already up. So anyway, you made me proud, Bonnie. You made me proud. I love seeing it. Movement maker standing up. Let's go. Let's go. We should always have somebody, at the table getting the question answered. I think it's great. Okay. YouTube Posh. I didn't get to tell you the good news. Oh, I had before last. Wow, nice. I have to DM you because it's not official yet, but it's a huge opportunity with some amazing people. Let's go, Bonnie. That's epic. I'm super proud of you. That's awesome. NMLSMC, hey, welcome back. It's been a while. Good to have you back. Oleg, do you have chat open on a separate monitor? Yeah, I have Minecraft here and then the chat on the other side because there's no easy way to. It covers too much of the screen to be able to do it. So yeah, dual monitor. Jordan Belfort or someone else, I believe. Yep, Jordan Belfort is definitely someone else. Maybe you're confusing those two. Yes, why not? Plus, it's cheap. No idea what that is in reference to, but I love it. Nothing bad about being interested in your heritage. That is not like looking back to your past. Oh no, nothing bad. Nothing bad. I'm not. Listen, it's one of my mom's favorite things to do. It's not that it's bad. I just have no interest in it, right? It's like, you love Dota and boxing. It's not that those are bad. I just have no interest in it, right? So the only way it would interest me is if it impacted me health-wise. Like if there's a history of something in my family, and that's good information for me to know now, right? That could be cool. Otherwise, I just don't. It just doesn't interest me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe that's bad, but I just don't care, right? Like, so my mom did it, and she met. Her family came from Italy. She came from Italy. She came to Canada from Italy with her parents and her sister, and a bunch of her other family, like way back. If you look up the family name, a number of them went to South America, and we have a lot of family, distant family, like third, fourth, fifth cousins in Brazil, I think it is. And so she went down to meet them and say hi, and they have Skype calls and Zoom calls, and I just don't care. I don't know. I don't care enough about that stuff. I have distant fifth cousins in Brazil. I don't know. I would much rather meet you, like Oleg. I would much rather come and meet you in Ukraine than meet my fifth cousin in Brazil. I don't know. That's how I think. So it doesn't. So if some, on my dad's side, we trace our family way back to Royal England somewhere. Like, okay, I don't know. What does that do for me? I don't know. It's not interesting for me. But for some people, it's the whole thing. It's like they love it. But yeah, I don't know. It just has no interest for me. Muxoc09, Acromentia? No, Acromantia. I don't actually fully know how to spell it. I could take a shot at it. Here.
This one contains lactobacillus.
Acromantia, something like this. Look at that. I think it's something like that. Yeah, yours doesn't have Acromantia. Does it? There's no way yours have. I mean, I would be.
No, it's got lactobacillus.
I don't even know what that is.
So
yeah,
they took this thing through. So they ran some tests, and they actually they had taken gut samples and took them through their paces. Here, I can send you a link to the.
I don't really care. I only care about Acromantia.
Oh, okay.
Acromantia, I'm down. Anything else? Okay, forget about it.
That's
Are you
fair.
feeling sick, Drew? I heard a cough there.
I've had this lingering cough for a while now.
Is this still part of your COVID stuff?
I mean, at least from what I'm hearing from other people, it's very typical that like the cough will stick around for a while.
Like how long? This has been a month?
Yeah, about.
Wow. All right.
I mean, it's not. It's more annoying
you're fine.
than anything.
You're fine. You can have calls and stuff, but it's annoying.
No.
Yeah. You're not checking into the hospital, but it's annoying. Anyway, yeah, Acromantia. You guys have any info? Any scientists about Acromantia? Let me know. I think I already scared the Belgian scientist enough.
And I could always ask Matt if you want.
Yeah, I'd be shocked. I would be shocked. I mean, he probably knows what it is, but I'd be shocked if he had anything on it. But I'm definitely down. If they make something, I'm definitely down to test. And do they do gut bacteria tests?
Well, I mean, so he's really good friends with Peter Tia and company, and they've got a bunch of researchers that work for them.
Okay, but do they do gut bacteria tests or they don't?
I don't know. I haven't asked.
That's a good question. I mean, that's how you make that. I mean, that is definitely where the supplement business is going. It's like, hey, you take this test, it'll show you what you're lacking. Here are the customized supplements for you.
Yeah.
That makes.
Oh yeah. There's
just
definitely
easy. That's easy money. Like, how do I know about acromantia? Because I took the stupid test and it said that I'm missing it. So now I obsess over acromantia. I just happen to be deficient in the one thing that's impossible to to find anywhere. If it was vitamin C, it'd be a lot easier. Okay. What else? Terry Wade Thompson in the house. Terry, did you get a chance to go and speak? I told Mark to bring you up, but I know he picked Bonnie first. Was that it? Was it over? I had to leave. Did you get a chance to get in there too? Truly tough day today. We lost my wife's sister to cancer. Oh my gosh. This morning around 3 a.m. Your wife's sister. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Listening to you talk today with Les Brown inspired me to ask you the following question. I fulfill my purpose every day, and I know your purpose comes from your pain. I wouldn't change it for the world, but what are your thoughts on fulfilling your purpose despite your pain? What are your thoughts on fulfilling your purpose despite your pain? I mean, you lean into it, dude. I mean, as long as you can kind of get the words out, I think being able to share the story, honor her, talk about what you went through, as long as it doesn't, throw somebody under the bus or disclose things about other people, that your wife may not want to share, etc. But yeah, I think some of the best content you can make is how you're currently dealing with something, not just what happened in the past, not just your story from 20 years ago, but here's what I'm struggling with right now. I think that's why people love me with the broken neck thing. Not that they love me having a broken neck, but like that was, for some people, the most inspiring content I ever made because they saw me continue to just do it. I'm super sorry, man. That really sucks. We lost my sister-in-law last year to cancer. She was 40, 3 kids, and we're still dealing with that and helping raise the kids ourselves. So yeah, it super sucks, dude. Really sorry to hear. Posh says, hey, Terry. I sent Drew a meme. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Great day today, says Terry. All right. Listening to you talk with Les Brown. Akkermansia is genus in the phylum Veracomicrobia something. Bacteria. The genus was first proposed in 2004 by Muriel Darian and others with the type species Akkermansia. Yeah, mucinophilia. It's mucus. Like it grows in mucus. It comes from mucus. So if you get more mucus, you can grow more Akkermansia. I'm still thinking about Terry. I'm really sorry, man. That sucks. I lost my grandmother to cancer 2 months ago. Hardest battle. Man, who just died today? I couldn't believe it. I saw it on Dave Meltzer's Instagram. Trevor Moad. Do you know Trevor Moad, Drew? Maybe not.
No.
He's a peak performance coach. He wrote a book called what's the name of his book? I'm blanking. He was 38 or something, or 40, like super young dude. Died.
Oh, wow.
Apparently he had cancer for the past 2 years. I mean, not that I knew him super well. I mean, I interviewed him for my show, talked about his book, we were at similar conferences, speaking together, that kind of stuff, and talked to him backstage. Not someone who like every weekend. Well, I don't talk to anybody every weekend except Nina. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. What was his main phrase? It's basically, the mental toughness and following through on what you say you're going to do. He coached a lot of high-level athletes to help them get better and improve their performance. Anyway, I couldn't believe it. It was just posted today to Dave Meltzer's Instagram. What did I miss? I did not speak. Would have loved the opportunity. All right. Well, I told Mark, bring up some movement makers, and I said you and Bonnie were there, so he picked Bonnie first, and then I had to go, so I guess it ended pretty quickly afterwards. But Bonnie made us proud, and so hopefully next time he gives more movement makers the opportunity. So it's good. So stay tuned. I don't know when the next one is, but obviously I'll have to let you know, Terry, too, because you're helping run the account. Hey, Terry, I want to add you to our message me after. I want to add you to our team group because of all the Clubhouse stuff you're doing. Terry sending lots of love, positive healing, unity, family. Yeah, man, for sure. Posh, they have that on Amazon, Evan? They have what on Amazon? Acromancia? They have Acromancia on Amazon? Is it legit? There's a lot of fake stuff you can buy on Amazon. But I'm definitely down. I'm definitely open to see. Yeah, honestly, another thing, Drew, is the ongoing, like the repeat tests. Okay, so you were deficient in this. Here's the supplements for you. Come back and test again in 3 months after taking these and see how you
honestly
test.
I'm really surprised from an ongoing perspective, like that to me seems like a business model that's like
Yeah.
duh.
Well, yeah, and tied to supplements. Like what? Why is this guy not doing it?
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, I'm looking at it. So if he has one, let me know. Otherwise, I think I went with Viome.
Oh yeah.
Was it Viome?
Yeah.
I think I did Viome last time.
Viome's a pretty common one. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, the only product that they have that is like customizable, where literally it's on like a recurring basis. Basically, they'll send you a survey, and depending on like how you felt, it's a nootropics line.
Oh, I don't want to do nootropics.
Yeah.
No, I have zero interest in nootropics.
But gut bacteria.
Gut bacteria, I am down for. Nootropics, I don't care about. Gut bacteria, let's go. Yeah.
Can you make sea lanterns? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I can. I sell them. Yeah, I do sell them.
Oh, do you? How much are they?
I don't know. I think I sell them. Actually,
Okay.
I don't know if I sell them.
I'll grab my diamonds.
You need to kill guardians.
Or find them in the ocean.
Or find guardians. Like
No,
you need to be
like there are sea lanterns all over the world.
Oh,
just in
yeah,
little,
yeah.
monument
That's
things.
insane. I mean, yeah, sure, yes, okay. I mean, it depends how many you need too. But I have a guardian farm, so I make them.
Gotcha.
Oh crap! It's 8 o'clock already. Holy cow, guys. Okay, what did I? Something quick. Thank you, Terry. It was great to hear. Bonnie had a great question. Yeah, I mean, I love it. Movie Maker was great today. Group 6 shared some awesome feedback, especially Edge. Nice. I like it. I like how people love their groups. Acromancia can reside in human intestinal tract, currently being studied for its effect on human metabolism. Yeah, I want to be part of that study. That's what I want to be part of. Sign me up to be in that study. Performed studies in rodents have indicated that Acromancia may reduce obesity, diabetes, inflammation. Yeah, the inflammation is the one that I'm after, but I know that I have less than normal. Yes, Acromancia. I don't know. I buy all my supplements there. What? Acromancia supplements on Amazon? I don't think that's legit. I don't think that's legit. Maybe. I mean, I would love to be wrong. That'd be awesome. I sent you a DM to include the stats. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate the love, the fun chat today too. Terry, again, all of our thoughts and love to you, man, and your wife and everybody. That's tough, but yeah, I mean, if you could spin it to help other people, like you heal through the pain by serving, so it's not you by yourself. Sending you guys lots of love. We'll be back on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Continue to believe, and we'll see you then. Take care, everybody.